Ladies and gentlemen, always game. Life often feels like a high-stakes game. There are rules, risks, and rewards, and sometimes the rules are unwritten, the risks are immense, and the rewards are uncertain. But what if I told you the real game isn't about winning or losing? It's about resilience, integrity, and transformation. Imagine stepping into a world where the stakes are sky high, the players are powerful, and every decision feels like a move on a chessboard. It's thrilling, but it's also dangerous. The allure of success can blind you to the fine line between ambition and compromise. The question is, when the chips are down, who are you really? The true test of character isn't how you handle victory, it's how you face the consequences of your choices. It's easy to chase success, but it's harder to stand tall when everything falls apart. That's the moment when you decide, do I let my failures define me, or do I rise above them and redefine myself? The game of life isn't won by shortcuts. It's won by learning, adapting, and refusing to give up. It's about owning your mistakes and turning them into lessons. It's about realizing that resilience isn't a skill, it's a mindset. To truly win, you must understand that integrity is your greatest asset. In a world where the lines between right and wrong often blur, staying true to your values is the only way to find lasting success. Remember, life will always deal you challenges. Some hands will be tough, and some will feel impossible. But the power lies in how you play them. You can fold, or you can go all in, not on the game itself, but on the person you're becoming. So, as you navigate your journey, ask yourself, am I chasing temporary wins, or am I building a legacy that matters? Because the ultimate game isn't about money or status. It's about resilience, growth, and the courage to rewrite your story when the odds are against you. High-stakes environment. The game revolved around creating and managing exclusive, high-stakes gatherings, drawing influential and powerful individuals. Success required strategic thinking, networking, and the ability to manage egos and expectations in a pressure-filled atmosphere. The allure of ambition. What started as an opportunity to earn a living evolved into a pursuit of power and status. The game highlights how ambition can drive extraordinary success, but also lead to moral and legal dilemmas if boundaries are not carefully respected. Ethical dilemmas. The blurred lines between legal and illegal activities became a pivotal challenge. The ability to maintain integrity while navigating a morally gray space was a central theme, ultimately shaping the player's legacy. Fall and redemption. A significant consequence of this game was facing accountability for actions taken in pursuit of success. However, the story didn't end there. It became one of redemption, reinvention, and the courage to rebuild a life with resilience and purpose. Lessons in leadership and integrity. The game underscored the importance of leadership, loyalty, and understanding the risks of every decision. It serves as a powerful lesson in how character and choices define long-term success more than short-term wins. The game revolved around creating and managing an elite space where high-stakes interactions took center stage. These gatherings weren't just about the activity itself, they were about crafting an experience so exclusive that only the most influential and powerful individuals could access it. Success in this environment demanded more than logistical expertise. It required strategic thinking and the ability to anticipate the needs and desires of a high-profile clientele. Every detail mattered. The location had to exude luxury, the atmosphere had to inspire trust and camaraderie, and the host needed to balance approachability with authority. Networking became the cornerstone of this endeavor. Building relationships with powerful individuals meant understanding their motivations, earning their trust, and maintaining discretion. It wasn't just about inviting people to the table, it was about ensuring they wanted to stay. At the heart of the operation was the ability to manage egos and expectations. The individuals drawn to these gatherings often carried significant influence and clout, which meant conflicts, rivalries, and demands were inevitable. The challenge lay in maintaining harmony in an environment where personalities could clash and stakes were sky high. Every decision, from seating arrangements to conflict resolution, had to be handled with precision and tact. In this high-pressure atmosphere, adaptability was key. Situations could shift in an instant, and success depended on the ability to think quickly and make decisions that preserved the integrity of the experience. It wasn't just a job, it was a performance, one that required poise, intuition, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. What began as a simple opportunity to make a living quickly transformed into a relentless pursuit of power, recognition, and status. The initial motivation may have been straightforward, a chance to achieve financial stability or explore new opportunities, but the allure of ambition is seldom static. It grows, fueled by the taste of success and the thrill of surpassing expectations. In this journey, ambition served as both a driver and a double-edged sword. On one hand, it inspired innovation and resourcefulness. It became the catalyst for building something extraordinary in an environment that was not only profitable but also captivating for those who entered it. Ambition turned ordinary circumstances into extraordinary opportunities, demonstrating how determination and vision could elevate a career to unparalleled heights. However, the same ambition that drives success can also blur the boundaries of ethical decision-making. The pursuit of greater rewards, whether financial, social, or symbolic, can create a sense of invincibility, a belief that the end justifies the means. As the stakes grew higher, so did the temptations to push limits, take risks, and bypass traditional constraints. The narrative highlights how unchecked ambition can lead to moral dilemmas. Each decision, seemingly small at first, contributes to a slippery slope where lines of integrity and legality begin to fade. What starts as a calculated risk can evolve into a significant challenge, with consequences that demand accountability. Ultimately, the allure of ambition is a reminder of its dual nature. It has the power to inspire greatness, but also the capacity to lead astray if boundaries are not respected. It asks a fundamental question: how far are you willing to go, and at what cost? The blurred lines between what was legal and illegal presented one of the most complex challenges, creating an environment where every decision carried significant weight. Operating in a space that thrived on exclusivity and high stakes meant navigating rules that were often unwritten but deeply influential. It was a world where actions had to balance legality with the demands of a high-pressure, competitive environment. In this context, ethical dilemmas became an unavoidable reality. Decisions that might initially seem harmless could, upon closer inspection, cross boundaries into questionable territory. The pressure to succeed, to maintain the trust of powerful clients, and to keep operations running smoothly often clashed with the necessity of staying within legal and moral limits. The temptation to take shortcuts or bend the rules could become overwhelming, especially when the rewards for doing so appeared immense. Maintaining integrity in such a morally gray space required extraordinary self-awareness and discipline. It demanded the ability to recognize when ambition or external pressures were leading to compromises that could jeopardize not just the venture but also the individual's reputation and values. And each choice became a test of character, revealing how far one was willing to go in the pursuit of success. This struggle was central to shaping the legacy of the person at the heart of these dilemmas. The choices made in these critical moments, whether to prioritize ethics over expediency or risk everything for short-term gains, defined how they were perceived in the long term. The challenge was not merely about navigating legal boundaries, but also about grappling with internal conflicts, weighing personal values against external expectations. In the end, the ethical dilemmas served as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between ambition and accountability. They underscored the importance of making choices that align with one's principles, even in the face of immense pressure and temptation. The pursuit of success in this high-stakes game ultimately led to a moment of reckoning, a confrontation with the consequences of choices made along the way. The pressures and decisions that once seemed to fuel an extraordinary journey now became the very challenges that demanded accountability. Facing the repercussions was inevitable, as the delicate balance that kept everything in motion tipped, revealing the weight of actions taken in pursuit of ambition. This moment of fall was not just a public or legal challenge, it was deeply personal. It forced a reckoning with identity, values, and priorities. The experience stripped away the trappings of power and success, leaving behind the raw reality of mistakes and their impact. It was a humbling period marked by introspection and an acute awareness of the fragility of everything that had been built. Yet the story did not end in despair. What followed was an extraordinary journey of redemption and reinvention. Instead of being defined by the fall, it became an opportunity to rebuild, not just a career or reputation, but a sense of self. This process required immense courage, as it involved owning up to the past, learning from mistakes, and seeking ways to transform adversity into strength. Resilience played a crucial role in this transformation. It took a steadfast determination to rise above the challenges, to confront the stigma and obstacles that came with starting over. Reinvention wasn't just about creating a new path, it was about infusing that path with purpose and authenticity. It was about using the lessons learned to inspire and uplift, turning a cautionary tale into a narrative of hope and perseverance. The journey from fall to redemption was a testament to the human capacity for growth. It demonstrated that while mistakes and setbacks are inevitable, they do not have to define a person's life. Instead, they can become catalysts for profound change, leading to a future shaped by wisdom, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to doing better. The experience highlighted the profound impact of leadership and integrity, especially in an environment where trust, relationships, and decision-making were paramount. Leadership in this context was not simply about directing others, it was about setting the tone, managing expectations, and creating a sense of stability and fairness in an unpredictable and high-pressure atmosphere. Effective leadership required the ability to inspire confidence while navigating complex dynamics, ensuring that every participant felt valued and respected. Loyalty emerged as a cornerstone of success, both in cultivating relationships and in building a reputation. In a setting where discretion and trust were critical, loyalty was the glue that held everything together. It was not just about remaining faithful to others, but also about demonstrating reliability and consistency in every action. Upholding loyalty meant balancing the competing demands of different stakeholders while maintaining a sense of fairness and transparency. Understanding the risks of every decision was equally essential. Each choice, no matter how small, had the potential to ripple outward, affecting relationships, operations, and reputation. Leadership involved not only making those decisions, but also taking full responsibility for their outcomes. This required a blend of foresight, strategic thinking, and the willingness to adapt when plans went awry. Most importantly, the journey underscored that long-term success is built on character and integrity rather than fleeting achievements. While short-term wins can be gratifying, they often come at a cost if achieved through compromise or questionable means. True success lies in making choices that reflect core values, even when those choices are difficult or unpopular. This emphasis on integrity demonstrated that leadership is not just about skill or strategy, but about the ability to lead with authenticity and a commitment to doing what is right. It is a reminder that the legacy of a leader is not measured solely by accomplishments, but by the impact of their decisions and the example they set for others.